This video found its way to you because your guardian angels have a message for you. It's about someone in your life who cares deeply for you. This person wants what's best for you, which is why they can't seem to let go of their protective instincts, always trying to shield you from potential pain, even when you insist you're fine. The angels say, whether a close friend, a family member, or even a romantic partner, this person's love and concern for you run deep. They may not always express it directly, but their actions speak volumes. Consider the subtle ways they show their concern. A shared look when you're feeling down, a text that pops up just when you need it most, or even the advice they give, which, while unsolicited, comes from a place of love. These small gestures are easy to overlook, but they're their way of saying, I see you, I care. They've seen you go through difficult times before and have taken it upon themselves to ensure that you don't face unnecessary hardships again. They simply can't help it because they care too much to stand by and watch you struggle. And that's a rare kind of love, isn't it? The kind that stands steadfast, not just in the bright and happy moments, but also in the darkest, most difficult ones. Think about how much energy and dedication it takes to be that constant source of support. Reflect on what it means to have someone who would go to such lengths to make sure you're okay. I repeat, they want what's best for you, which is why they can't seem to let go of their protective instincts, always trying to shield you from potential pain, even when you insist you're fine. Maybe you've tried to reassure them, telling them that you're handling things just fine. You might have even felt a bit frustrated at times, wishing they would back off and let you navigate life on your own terms. But have you noticed how they still linger, how their concern doesn't fade? It's because they're holding on to that hope of sparing you even a moment of discomfort or disappointment. Whoever this person is, their desire to keep you safe stems from deep love. It's a love that wants to protect, not possess, to shelter, not suffocate. And while it can feel overwhelming, try to see it for what it is. A manifestation of the love that has watched over you, that has stood by you when others may not have, and that has chosen to stay despite the challenges. This love recognizes your strengths, but also fears your vulnerabilities, wishing it could stand as a barrier between you and every difficulty you might face. Whether it's through offering unsolicited advice, constantly checking in on you, or stepping in when they think you might be headed toward disappointment, their protective nature is always present. Perhaps you felt their watchful eye in moments when you were just starting to spread your wings, taking those small but significant steps toward new opportunities. Have you noticed how they'll call just to hear your voice, or how they seem to know exactly when you're struggling, even if you haven't said a word? Their vigilance is never to judge, it's to be there for you, a safety net woven with compassion and hope. Perhaps they've seen you endure heartache, disappointment, or even failure in the past, and it weighs on them more than you realize. Whatever it is, they want to protect you from experiencing those same things again, and that's why they can't help but intervene. Imagine the weight they carry, wanting so badly to shield you from the heartbreak they've seen you go through before. To them, every moment of uncertainty or pain you endure feels like a shared burden. They wish they could bear it all for you, if only to see you smile freely without the shadow of past hurts. It's a silent promise they've made to do whatever they can to keep you safe, even if it means stepping in when you least expect or want it. Even if you seem strong and independent on the outside, this person sees what's hidden underneath. Think about it. They know the real you, the one who puts on a brave face for the world, but sometimes needs a moment to catch their breath behind closed doors. It's not about doubting your strength. It's about acknowledging that being strong doesn't mean you have to be alone in your struggles. They recognize the subtle shifts in your tone, the pauses in your speech that hint at what you're truly feeling, even when you're determined to show nothing but resilience. They know your strength, but they also understand that everyone, no matter how resilient, could use support. And it's in those moments when you feel you have to hold it all together that they want to step in the most. They wish to be that unwavering presence that tells you it's okay to lean on them, that sometimes true strength is knowing when to accept help. This isn't about weakness. It's about allowing yourself the grace to be human, to have someone care for you so deeply that your well-being becomes as important to them as their own. However, while this kind of concern comes from a place of love, it can sometimes feel overwhelming. You might have found yourself wishing they would take a step back and give you a little more room to breathe. It's natural to want space to navigate your own path without feeling like someone's always looking over your shoulder. This person's constant need to check in or protect you may make you feel suffocated, especially when you're determined to face life's challenges on your own terms. It's okay to feel this way. It doesn't mean you're ungrateful or that you don't value their presence in your life. In fact, it's a testament to your own strength and self-assurance. You know you're capable of handling things, and wanting to prove that to yourself is completely valid. It's about finding that balance between appreciating their concern and maintaining your own sense of autonomy. Your guardian angels want you to know that this behavior isn't about doubting your abilities. It's about their desire to spare you from unnecessary pain. They aren't trying to control your decisions or undermine your independence. They're simply afraid of losing you or seeing you again. But as good and genuine as this person's intentions are, the angels encourage you to communicate your needs clearly. Love, in all its forms, can sometimes feel like a delicate balancing act. So let this person know when you appreciate their support and when you need space to make your own choices alone. By balancing their desire to protect you with your own independence, you can create a healthier, more understanding relationship that honors both your wants and needs. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, guide them to see the love and care behind those protective instincts, and grant them patience and wisdom to navigate these delicate dynamics. Help them appreciate the intentions while finding the courage to communicate their own needs, creating space for growth and understanding. May they embrace the love that stands by them without feeling overwhelmed, finding the balance between receiving support and nurturing independence. Amen. Remember these words and trust that both you and this person are learning how to be there for one another in the best way possible. Type 515 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?